We are here, ladies and gentlemen, for the first, I guess not first, but pre-show for Season 3. We are here in Toronto for Maple Leaf Tour, the singular event for this poor Maple Leaf Tour. But we're going to announce some of the drivers tonight. Coming out first, representing all the Canadians, because he's Canadian himself, Trevor Hellings in that beautiful Northern Nightmare, kind of the staple truck here. As we're going to see him come out. Pretty cool looking truck, boss. Finally get to see Monster Jam trucks again.
Yeah, last season was pretty good, but now we're back in Mosham Stadiums, but not quite modern like season one. So it's
No,
definitely gonna be interesting to see how these drivers can handle 4 different years of tracks.
really excited. We're going to see kind of a very fun era, the FS1 era. But coming out next, it is our racing and skills champion, Daniel Werewolf and Max D. He's going to be piloting this truck this season. We're doing this pre-show just to get these drivers adjusted to their trucks a little bit before we start, and I'm really excited to see what Danny can do in Max D, because, boss, if you don't remember, in Season 1, you weren't here Season 1, him and Jackson were huge rivals. It was Bakugan versus, I believe, what was Danny in? He was in Son of a
Son of a
Digger,
digger.
and now we have Max D with Danny, and later tonight you'll see him, Jackson Morris, in that beautiful Gravedigger 30. So we get to see Max D Gravedigger rivalry once again. And our freestyle champion, out of nowhere, Isaiah in the beautiful Metal Militia. Kind of came out of nowhere, Isaiah. I mean, not Isaiah, boss. He came out of nowhere, this guy, and came out first and got the win.
Yeah, it was a pretty crazy freestyle competition, but we're gonna have to see what we can do this season.
Absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see if he can hold up to the name of getting. I feel like he's got a lot to prove. He's got to kind of prove to everyone that it was not a fluke win at all. Freestyle champion Isaiah and Metal Militia.
And now we're gonna have Thomas and another Max D come out and do a backflip for you fans out here in Toronto. Now, it's quite an interesting backflip ramp. It's pretty steep. We're gonna have to see if Thomas can get it done and land it. Guys pulling out onto the track, getting ready to line up for it. Getting up on that ramp. Perfect opportunity to take photo.
Yeah, when does racing start?
Got
Hello?
the sparks going. Going for the backflip. Lands it.
Alright,
That
folks,
was
we're
a
going to
great
start out with our first competition in racing here in just a moment. We have our first race here tonight. We only have 3 races in round 1. We've got 11 trucks. We have Son of a Digger with Hydro piloting it tonight, going up against a newcomer, Blair in Zombie. Drivers, we'll go those tires win. Ready?
Hold on, I can't shift.
You can't shift. All right. Headset
The
over
freak.
Zombie. All right. Or not Zombie, over Sud. All right, we good? Sud, you good?
No. God. Give me a
You.
second.
Technical difficulties with
There we go.
Sud. All right, Sud has been fixed. I don't know what was going on. His throttle stuck or something. The shifter knob doodle. All right, drivers, wiggle tires when ready again. All right, listen for it. Go! Pretty good start from both. We've seen Hydra in the past capture racing wins. This is our first time seeing Blair on the scene for CC Controlled Carnage. Zombie's putting down a good lap though. They'll swing out wide. It's going to be Sud barely getting the win. The Zombie tripped up on that car a little bit. But a fantastic first time from Zombie. As Sud will be going into the next race and doing a bit of a cartwheel. Nice. Wow.
Up next is going to be Norfolk.
For our next race, we have Hellings. You guys got to see him a little bit earlier in intros in Northern Nightmare, representing all the Canadians here tonight in Toronto. Going up against our World Finals 1 racing winner, Marcus Santana, in that beautiful Black Captain's Curse. Drivers, wiggle win. Ready? Listen for it. Go! Boss, we got to see a lot of driver improvement in Hellings over Season 2. That was very fun to watch.
And now he's back in Northern Nightmare representing his own country.
Yeah, absolutely. And right
Yeah.
now it's a pretty solid race. Hellings with a great turn. Oh my god.
We're going to have to go back to the replay on that.
Yeah, we are. That was a very close race. Wow, pre-show, and these guys are giving it their all.
Unfortunately, not functioning. So you cannot get a better view of that.
Replay real quick. Thank God I'm streaming. Let's help
From what I'm seeing, it's going to be Northern Nightmare.
Really? Yeah, barely. Wow, great race, guys. Holy, Northern Nightmare is going to take the win, moving on to round number 2. Our final race over round number 1, we get to see Christian Lanude piloting Straight Jacket this season. Probably one of the most interesting yet really cool picks going up against our freestyle champion Isaiah in Metal Militia. Drivers, wiggle win ready. Alright, listen for it. Go! Good start from both.
You know, it's pretty dead even off the line. Maybe a slightly the straight jacket even, but that was like Metal Militia has a pretty big lead.
I think Straight Jacket's getting hit with a bit of the lag bomb. Oh, but SimSpeed's catching him up. But I think Metal Militia would have gotten that regardless because he went so wide. And Straight Jacket died. Oh, my lord.
Doing a barrel roll.
Saves it! Nice. That was cool. But I think Metal Militia was going to have that. So, Metal Militia moving on to round number 2. Our next race, we have Boss, our Season 2 Point Series champion in Zombie Hunter. An awesome truck to see this season, going up against Hydro, piloting Summit Digger for tonight, and maybe not tonight only, because realistically it's supposed to be an overkill, but our stud driver's not here. Drivers will go in. Ready? Listen for it. Go! Good start from both. You can see a lot of interesting track designs this season. Hydra swings it wide, gets caught up on the lip. Zombie Hunter's looking good so far. If Zombie Hunter can just make a solid final turn, it's going to be all Zombie Hunter's. Sud is starting freestyle a little early, getting up on the freestyle ramp. He crosses the line at least. Wow.
Alright, now we're here with our second round 2 race. We're gonna have Dennis Anderson in the close lane and Gravedigger going against Lindsay Link and the Lucas Crusader in the far lane. Both drivers will your tires when you're ready. Looks like both drivers are ready, drivers. Listen for it. Go! Looks like Lindsay Link cut a better light going into the first turn. But now that Gravedigger's catching up. Going into the final turn, it's going to be Gravedigger. Barely edging out the win.
Our first race? No. Not our first race. Our third race of round number 2. It is Danny in Max D, number 6, going against Hellings, who has a little bit more experience on this track since he was in round 1. Drivers wiggling. Ready? Listen for it. Go! Danny, you're racing. He's a 3-time World Finals champ. 2-time skills and racing world champ this last season. Helling is putting up a good lap, though, but this final turn is what makes the difference. Hellings
Gonna
is
be
going
Nova
to
Nightmare.
pull off the upset and eliminate your World Finals racing champion. Wow. Holy cow. Our final race of round number 2. It is going to be your freestyle champion, Isaiah in Metal Militia, going up against Marcelo back in the ETL machine. Drivers, listen, wiggle. There's the wiggle. All right, listen for it. Go! Pretty solid start from both. It's good to see Marcelo back in El Toro Loco. Oh, Isaiah hikes it up.
Apparently Marcelo has a big lead going to the final turn.
It's going to be all El Toro Loco. And Metal Militia hikes up again. Man, something is not right with that truck. Oh, and El Toro Loco tumbles, but not a bad tumble, so he's okay.
Yeah, just lost a horse.
For our first race of the semifinals, it is going to be Marcelo and El Toro Loco going up against Hellings, the hometown hero in Northern Nightmare. Drivers, wiggle when ready. All right. Listen for it. Go! How cool would that be to see Northern Nightmare be able to take home the racing championship here?
Now we're going to the final turn. You gotta decide who goes to the finals. It's gonna be
Northern Nightmare by about a truck. Good race from both. And El Toro Loco rolls again, loses the exact same horn. For our final race of the semifinals, is going to face Northern Nightmare in the finals here tonight in Toronto. We have Jackson in Grave Digger. That is number 30 specifically, going up against Boss Year Point Series. It's a battle of the Point Series champions, Season 1 champion, Season 2. Drivers, wiggle when ready. Listen for it. Go! Solid start from both. Maybe a little bit of an edge to not Northern Nightmare. That's Zombie Hunter. Good God. Fantastic turn from Zombie Hunter, but Gravedigger had a little bit more speed. But right now it looks like Zombie Hunter is going to take the cake. At first I was about to say Zombie Hunter won tired, but he didn't. So it's going to be Zombie Hunter going. Boom, boom, clap, as they say, as we are here for the finals. In the far lane, the one with the red car, it is going to be Trevor Hellings in Northern Nightmare, representing all the Canadians here tonight in Toronto in Northern Nightmare. Going against Brian P. or Boss in Zombie Hunter, flashing the lights. Drivers, for one final time here in Toronto, wiggle your tires when ready. Listen for it. Go! Both have a fantastic light. These two have been pretty consistent here in racing. They both have a different approach though to the turn, which is really cool. It's gonna be Zombie Hunter barely getting the win. Brian showing why he was the Season 2 Points Series champion. As he's gonna do a little bit of celebration. Valiant effort though from Trevor Hellings, we haven't seen in a while, and he sticks it on the tailgate. And Zombie Hunter, I think he's going to park it there. And he's going to flash the lights, too. We'll get down there with him in a second. I am down here on the track with tonight's racing winner, Brian. You came out here in Toronto after last week's World Finals. Wasn't as successful as wanted. How you feeling coming in here and picking up the first racing win of Season 3, sort of?
it feels pretty good. The truck's pretty interesting to get used to. Got a lot of stuff on it besides just the main body, but feel shock's pretty locked in. Pretty good CRD overall, handling wise, and just looking forward to the main season.
Awesome, man. I'm excited to see you tear it up on that freestyle track. Let's head to freestyle. All right, cool. All right, our first run here tonight is going to be Marcus Santana and Captain's Curse kicking it off here in Toronto. It's going to be interesting to see what we got, boss. We get to see a dirt backflip. We haven't really seen one of those. At least I think in CC. We've seen mini flip, but that's not really the same.
You know, that ramp's also pretty steep, but, you know, time to start as well for Captain's Curse. Has 2 minutes to get best possible run, scored out of 30. Wave.
Actually, no, it can still be 40 because the time thing. Yeah.
Okay, scored
it's
out of
still
40.
Yeah, it's still scored out of 40. That funny moment there from the officials, not big brain. It's going to be interesting to see how these drivers adapt to these trucks.
Now it's filled 35 seconds of his run.
Nice
Doing an
little
interesting
wheelie.
move.
This track's very the tracks this season, boss, that we're gonna see are kind of a lot like this. You know, they're clustered. And, oh no!
Yeah, that van just caught the rear drive shaft for some reason. Not really much you can do about that.
But if he can keep persisting and going, I think he's got a relatively. Oh my lord!
Down to 1 minute left.
For what it's worth, he's actually keeping up really good momentum. Wow, English there, Tim. For what it's worth, with not having rear drive, he's keeping momentum up pretty well, actually. Oh, boy. Oh, can he? No, that's going to be it for Captain's Curse. We'll get the score here in a moment. How much time do you have left?
35 seconds.
35, so he's going to get a 7.5. $20. 27.5 to start it off here tonight in Toronto. Not a super high score, but then again at World Finals just last week, 32.5 was the high score, and it held the entire time. So, you really just never know, do you? I believe next up is Zombie, right? Yeah, Zombie's up next. First time seeing Zombie here, boss. It's going to be interesting what we can see from the new guy, Blair. We got a
new guy in quotations.
new to the league, I should say. As boss, we got time ready for him?
Yep.
All right. Zombie is good to hit the track.
Now to be interesting to see how the truck handles. This is a brand new CRD.
Doing the zombie arms for the crowd. Oh, the amount of more 3D bodies we're going to have this season. Compared to Escalade or Pickup. And then Dump Truck. Nice start, though. Wow.
Now, last season, we still have a few. We had, you know, some unique bodies like Avenger and, Velociraptor a few times. Yeah, definitely a lot more 3D bodies.
Like 3D. Like Zombie, El Diablo. Vast others that I can't even think of. Max D. El Toro Loco.
Now it's filled 30 seconds.
Whoa!
Have a nice guy wheelie.
Nice! And there goes the hood. Holy cow. Bit of a moonshot of a sky wheelie. That was sick. Nice air from the double. This track's definitely tricky because it's got a big lip on the outsides of that track. Huge air from Zombie there.
Yeah, and the size of their platform isn't too forgiving either, so that combination is really not that great, but now down to a minute left.
Nice air again from Zombie. Goodness. Might be new to the league, but clearly showing his veteran driving that he's not new to the sport at all. I mean, he's tackling this course with ease at the moment. He's going to go for the backside of the racing lane. Those are steep. Track crew moment. Probably going to be getting a lot of complaints at the track crew this season with the blueprints that they've laid out for us. So
30 seconds left.
Oh boy. It's going to be a hard hit. If he can save it. Oh my goodness. No front steering saves it. I don't think... Yeah, he's got no front steering. What a save from Zombie. Holy cow. That was awesome.
Now down to the final 10 seconds.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh!
That front end just absolutely destroyed. As time is up now.
That's going to be the last hit. Oh my goodness. What a run from Zombie. He's going to get a 10 for time. We'll get the rest of the scores here in a moment. $34.5. Wow.
Jacket.
Up next is the wild man himself. He even has blue hair like the real life driver did. Christian Lanude in straight jacket. This truck is jank. Oh boy. I'm very excited to see how Christian does this season in this truck. It is such a cool looking piece. It looks like he's going to start off on the racing lane. Nice start. So 34.5, boss, is the score to beat. What do you think the rest of these drivers are going to have to do to try to top that?
You know, Blair had a great save, but I feel like what we're gonna need is a good mix of momentum, air, and wow factor. Maybe even a backflip. There's a lot of things that could still be done on this track that haven't been done yet by the first two drivers.
Oh! Already tweaking that rear end. Oh my gosh, Christian. Jeez.
Now it's filled the first 30 seconds. Already that truck is definitely earning still a bit.
That little jammer dirt ramp is so steep. What a wheelie.
You know, mentioned about the back of the race lane being steep. A lot of these ramps are really steep out here.
Absolutely.
Even the ramps that usually aren't are just so tall and just so steep.
We're going to see so many different track designs, too. I mean, boss, I don't think there's really a track that's the same until we get towards the end of the season.
Down to a minute left.
Lands it! That is so cool how the bed broke. What? The back of the bed is flopping. He is...
Nice cross, Fred.
Oh, boy. Oh, can he keep it under control? He does. That bed, the body mounts that hold that bed are like Spider-Man holding the train together. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
He is keeping it together. Oh,
no,
wait.
Really going for that lead. 30 seconds left.
Saves it barely. Oh, no.
Oh, back left locked up.
Oh, my God. Straight Jacket is putting on a clinic. What? He's got full control, so...
This is definitely not the truck you would expect to have a run like this.
Oh, my God. What?
10 seconds.
What is happening?
This time is up.
Oh my goodness! And that's
and there goes the front end.
He's dead. Oh, and Straight Jacket is retired. Not actually, but oh my goodness! Wow.
You know, I was expecting an REI at some point.
We'll get the scores here in a minute. Oh my $36.5 is the score now for Straight Jacket. 4th out for freestyle after the higher score than we've seen at World Finals already. 36.5. That's higher than both World Finals we've had. Nice. So, Season 3 is already looking pretty promising. Nice start from Marcelo. Drove El Toro Loco in Season 1. Nice Sky Wheelie.
And Marcelo has now filled 30 seconds for that steep jammer.
Nice. That jammer is not forgiving, though. Oh my goodness.
Down to 1 minute left, going for a bit of a combo.
Oh my lord. Mark McDonald moment, if I've ever seen one. Wow. What? Wasn't that Tampa 2014 or 2015 where Mark did that?
And a great wheelie back and forth on one tire for a
Yep, he knows he's got a break. Because there's funny grabby. Oh my gosh.
30 seconds left.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's going to be it for El Toro Loco there.
leaving 25 seconds on the clock.
Coming out next for freestyle, it is your Season 2 Point Series champion, Brian P. and Zombie Hunter. He's going to go over the roller. Has a 36.5, right? Yeah, 36.5 to beat. El Toro Loco got a 30. And there are the lights. God, Danny, that truck looks so cool. It's so cool to see some of these trucks that I didn't think would get picked be chosen. And that's going to be time starts for Zombie Hunter. He's going to clear the double with ease. Hitting the backside with a lot of force there of those jammers. It's going to be tough to tackle this course. Nice air there. Going to keep the momentum up. Going to hit that little pad of dirt. I don't really know what you'd call that, pod. Oh, getting a big skyway. The axe is getting a little loose. As he's just now filled 30 seconds of his time. Goodness, this track is not forgiving to these poor trucks. Oh, that's a lot of air. And he clears, well, downside it. Nicely done. The back of that truck is slightly hurt there. Before Zombie Hunter is going to kind of nick the lip there and get a bit of the pod. Nicely done. That truck seems to be holding up pretty well. Might be a little bit tweaked up, but keeping it under control. Oh, and there goes the front end. And that's going to be, I believe, it for Zombie Hunter. Yep, leaving exactly a minute on his time left. Tough break for Zombie Hunter. So Zombie Hunter gets a score of a 24.5. Not what Boss was looking for. I believe I got Boss back in the booth with me now. But we have Northern Nightmare coming out next for Freestyle. Made it so close in the racing competition. Boss, the one that wants to win here tonight, it's this guy.
Yeah, this is a home stage, or well, home country show. I mean, so definitely wants to represent all the fans out here from the. So don't know what he's gonna line up for. Looks to be going for
Nice.
time starts.
Wow, really nice there. Walks it and gets into another slap wheelie. What's funny is like floor space. Like, okay, the arena itself is actually really big. It's just there's not enough dirt to continuously walk a wheelie.
Yeah, the dirt pads, like, for the track to be a lot better, dirt pad needs to be bigger. It's such a large venue, and they're barely like that much of it's used.
At
You know,
least
that
on
was
the-
filled 30 seconds.
Ooh, nice. At least on the other side, the exact opposite side of the track that Northern Nightmare's on, they could have probably put some more dirt back there a little bit at least. Right now, Northern Nightmare getting some nice wheelies, keeping up the momentum solid. Man, that double is so steep on all angles.
Now has 1 minute left.
So far, he's got a good run going. He's keeping it, I think, right now what he's doing is keeping the truck intact all in one piece, which is kind of a smart thing to do here. Nicely done. Bit of a wheelie out of that. Hits the backside of the race lane with a lot more speed than expecting. He's going to walk the wheelie. Nice.
30 seconds left.
Nice air there. I thought he lost drive for a second, but I think that was just Riggs being Riggs. And looks like we're going to see our second backflip attempt. Third? I don't remember.
What's
Lands
going
it.
on in here?
Hi, David. We're in the middle of the event. Oh,
10
that was
seconds
air.
left.
Ooh. Bit of a hard hit on the front end there as he's turning it around.
As
Oh my
time
God.
is up.
That was air and a half. And what a way to
This-
end it. Oh my gosh. Nice little save. We'll get scores here in a moment.
All right, our next competitor is gonna be Tim, the Nugaso Crusader. Now, had a decent, well, not really that great racing performance, losing his first race, but looking to change that to freestyle. Repping this great looking sponsored Escalade. Starting off with the racing lane. Great wheelie over that little pod there. Going for the double. Barely clearing it over there. And gripping it up on the side of the ramp, but keeping on your control field 30 seconds. So far having a pretty good run. I go for a cross thread. I go for the back of that jammer. Interesting cross thread off of it. Can he save it? Into sidewalls. Saves it. With a very big sky wheelie. Now down to a minute left in the run. So far, great run. Don't know if it's gonna have it to take the lead, but still great so far. A nice slap wheelie. Still keeping it under control. I was lining up for the backflip. And lands it. Not the cleanest, but still not a ton of damage to that truck with 30 seconds left. For another nice sky wheelie. And there goes front drive. But still gonna try to work with it. As there goes rear drive. Alright. Still left 15 seconds on the clock, and we're gonna have to get those scores. Still a great run from Tim.
All right, the score for Lucas Oil is a 33. Next up, we have the wild man himself, Hydro, looking to put on a pretty good run in Son of a Digger. Does he have the time? Is he good?
Yep.
All right, let's see what he can do. In Son of a Digger. Nice start.
Filled 30 seconds so far, Hydro having some great momentum and 4-speed. But, you know, maybe a broken sway bar in the rear. Some nice air. Great wheelie combo over that backflip ramp. Getting tricked up.
Oh, what a
Saving it.
save!
1 minute left.
Wow, that was cool and really clean. Holy cow. Zach has to live up to this.
30 seconds left.
Nice backflip. Oh, okay. 2015, man. Nice. Oh, that's gonna be a weird bounce. Yep. I'm gonna have to. Ooh, nice little save. Oh, weird sky wheelie. Can you
10
keep it?
seconds.
That's gonna be an RAI right there.
Leaving 5 seconds on the clock. Not a lot, but we'll have to see what the scores are going to be.
All right. Next up is Danny. What was Son of a Digger's score?
The score for Son of a Digger was a 36.
Wow. Was literally 0.5 away. That's insane. Now we have your 3-time World Finals champion, 2-time skills, 1-time racing coming out in Max D for freestyle. Nice air. What a skyway over Max D. Ooh. You know, boss, this is a very different style of truck for him to drive compared to the two that he's driven in the other
Yeah.
seasons.
And now it's filled 30 seconds, going from Sud to Overboard, now to Max D. Two rear engine, pretty normal trucks to a front engine truck. Definitely a major change.
Nice combo. He keeps comboing up on that. It's so good.
Now it's down to 1 minute left.
This is Max D number 6, the chassis that Neil Elliott drove. Whoa! I was not expecting that kind of skyway from Max D there.
A nice crossfred. Kind of.
Starting to get a little wild here, boss.
Lining up for the backflip.
Nicely landed.
Down to 30 seconds left. Some nice air. Almost clearing the double from the backside.
This is a fantastic run from Danny right now.
10 seconds left.
Oh,
and
no,
there it
goes
goes.
the front end. It's going to be an RAI completely. Wow. The front end just went away there. How much time do you have left?
5 seconds.
5 seconds. All right, so you
Second.
basically filled time. Get the scores here in just a moment. Wow. Wow, that front end is completely and utterly beyond saving. Okay, 34.5 is Max D. In the lead is still, this is going to sound so cursed, Straight Jacket. Up next is Jackson Morris in Grave Digger. This is the one that Dennis Anderson piloted 30. Let's just hope he doesn't get internal bleeding like Dennis. Jackson
Can be
makes
inch.
a-
Yeah, it's also gonna be
I don't know.
it's also gonna be interesting to see what he does in Gravedigger. Last season he was in Just Get Her Done second generation. Yeah. Now in Gravedigger, pretty big change.
So far, though, he's keeping the momentum high, going well.
Almost clearing that double with a nice wheelie. Now it's filled 30 seconds. And that's number 3.
Wow. And that's going to be it for Gravedigger.
A minute 18, if that's it.
Yeah, that's going to be it. Can't really run when
Yeah.
the front end collapses. Oh, my lord. And Gravedigger has been sent to the astral realm. Oh, my good lord.
Yeah, all of the fans are booing as Gravedigger is gone
Wow.
from this realm.
Holy crap. That truck was sent. Alright, well, we have one more truck left. We'll get the scores here for Gravedigger real quick.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't do this for the main.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, last up, it is Isaiah, your World Finals 2 Freestyle Champion in Metal Militia. I have no idea what he's going to do.
CC lining up for that big, just tall ramp. It's the main part of the backflip.
Oh!
Never mind.
Little tease. Nice sky wheelie, though. Hard hit on the rear, though. Drove a TMS at World Finals, so this is a very different setup. Yeah, I have no idea what he's going to have to do to get the freestyle win. Holy cow, that was a lot of air.
Now it's filled 30 seconds.
Oh no!
And there goes
the
rear
same thing
drive.
that happened to Captain's Curse. Wow.
Oh, that rear end is just barely hanging in there. Trying to work with it, but there is nothing left back there. And is that
I think
it?
he's going to call it there.
A minute 10 left on the clock.
Wow. So Straight Jacket's going to be your winner, but we'll get the score here for Metal Militia in a second.
Yeah, over a minute left. There's no way that's going to be anywhere close to the lead.
Alright, I'm down here in the back with our freestyle winner, Christian, and Straight Guy with a 36.5. Christian, you win the pre-show. How you feeling, man?
Kind of just speechless. I do not understand how my truck survived half the stuff it did, but yeah.
Alright, well, you put on a killer run with a 36.5, and folks, this is just kind of almost a little bit of a preview of what's to come. Season 3 coming at you August 5th. Make sure not to miss it. August 5th is going to be our first stop in Atlanta. We'll see you guys at Hotlanta, Georgia. CC pre-show has been quite interesting. Saw a lot of wrecks, a lot of crashes, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Jam.